27 acres of land in the Morningside Homes community is dedicated to a cemetery. It opened in 1918 for African Americans after the closure of Union Cemetery. Later, in the 1950s, about 1 acre opened specifically for veterans. This is a place of tranquility, thanks to a partnership between volunteers and the city of Greensboro. Justin Washington is the founder of the Just One Foundation. Can you give us a little history about Maplewood Cemetery?
Well, Maplewood Cemetery came to be in 1918 after the closing of Union Hill Cemetery, which was the African American cemetery in Greensboro. And when that was closed, the location became here. And since 1918, African American community has been buried here. And in 1956, they decided that a military portion would be added. And so since then, all this military style, such as like Salisbury or Arlington, it kind of represents that, but it's the Greensboro version.
This didn't look like this a few years back. It wasn't quite the space that it is today. What changed?
Well, what changed, 3 ladies bugged the heck out of me. May Lois Hill, Amanda Bennett, and Carrie Hedden. They bugged the crap out of me. They was talking about the cemetery. They didn't feel that it represented our veterans strong enough. So I contacted Mike Moyer, who oversees the cemeteries in Greensboro, and we had some long talks, and we were able to have some benches put out here. The landscape, the flagpole was done, and then I talked with Alex Zalisky of Greensboro Parks and Rec. She's over the volunteers, and by talking to her, we managed to get groups of volunteers to come out to hand clean each headstone. And the groups like the VF Corporation, Northeast High School ROTC, and Elon Law students. They came out here and just by hand, they cleaned the headstones, and after all that, I had a talk with some of the people on my board, and we were able to donate a monument to the cemetery to brighten it up.
Miss Hedden and Miss Bennett, Mr. Washington said that you guys bugged him until he helped to make something happen here. What was really the push that made you say we got to do something about Maplewood?
I'm going to let Miss Bennett answer that.
Well, when we came out and we looked at the tombstones, and they were so dirty, some of them you couldn't even tell the name of the person that was buried. And so we wanted to make our cemetery look pretty like other cemeteries. So we got in touch with Mr. Washington and bugged him to death until he came up with the idea of getting an organization out of Greensboro to come and wash the tombstone. And so we're really thankful for Just One Foundation for coming to our rescue.
When you came here and you saw that it was not maintained like it should be, that it hurt your heart.
Yes, it really did, because, especially Memorial Day, you see all the cemeteries and the flags and everything, and so we decided to do something about it. We bought flags, and we had some of the Boy Scouts to come out in the beginning, and they helped us put down the flags, and we would give them breakfast and fellowship with them and have a little program, and everybody just had a really good time.
Why is this place so special to you?
Because it represents our veterans who died serving their country. And we just want to take care of them as much as we can to those who serve.
And I know that you have placed many flags out here over many years.
Yes, until I got to a place I couldn't do very much bending and carrying on. Age kind of gets you sometimes. But I like to be here to support the Boy Scouts and whoever is doing it.
And when you sit here now and look around this space, what do you think? How does it make you feel?
It's kind of hard to describe the way I feel sitting here among all these graves. But It really looks good though. Looks good. Looks better since we've been participating.
Well, it makes me proud. It makes me proud that our people is taking the interest in other people in the community. It's like the community came together to help to do the things that we need to get done. And I'm really happy. Sometimes I get a little teared up, but I'm happy that it looks so good. It looks pretty.
How many veterans are buried here?
How many veterans? We have 1,097. Yeah, and this side closed in 1993, opened in 56 and closed in 93. It became overcrowded.
What does this space mean to you?
Well, I'm retired military, and whether I'm in or out the military, I just patriotic within me. And to have something like this in my city, it's like a treasure, especially in my city, and it represents my community. So it's just a big treasure to me.
Volunteers in the city of Greensboro have done so much work at Maplewood Cemetery, but there is still more work to do. If you are part of a group that would like to help with the cleaning of headstones or the placing of flags, you can contact the Just One Foundation online, justoneonline.com.